Hello everyone and welcome to the Gameroom Junkies Podcast video edition. We're back again for another game showcase, and today we're featuring Gottlieb's 1986 game Genesis. Now the first thing you'll notice is, hey, that's not a Genesis back glass. That's right, because it's an alternate translite, because the original Genesis translite was really quite unattractive. In fact, so unattractive that I believe it scared away many folks who might have bought this game back in the day, and also many collectors here in the modern day. But luckily, there's a new translite here. This game has also been upgraded with quite a few things, and I'm going to take the camera off the tripod here, show you guys a little of the upgrades that were done, and also show you some of the gameplay rules. Be right back. All right, Gottlieb Genesis. As I mentioned earlier, this is the alternate translate, and it is based on the movie Metropolis, a 1927 German film, really one of the earliest known sci-fi films. And John Trudeau himself, the designer of this game, has said that Genesis is inspired by the movie Metropolis. So it's appropriate, at least in my opinion, I'm not a purist, but it's appropriate to change out the unsightly translate and put in this nice alternate translate with the Metropolis theme. So moving down this playfield, the object of this game is quite similar to Bride of Pinball, the machine Bride of Pinball from Williams, which came a few years later. But the object is to bring the lIfeforce robot to life. And the lIfeforce robot, I'm going to use this arrow as a pointer because that's how we roll here on Gameroom Junkies Podcast. We use whatever we have. The lIfeforce robot is down underneath this playfield glass here, and when you complete all the requirements, the lights start flashing there and the lIfeforce robot comes to life. It's really a quite cool effect. Got some great music, and it's really fun to try to achieve that. Oh, there it is down there. Perfect timing. Okay, so how do you do that? All right, well, notice you have these two ramps on each side. There's blue here and green here. You also have an orange indicator here, an orange indicator over here, and back here with these lanes, you have red. So the way you do that is by making all these shots and lighting up all of the letters for arms, brain, body, and legs. And note that they're all color-coded to the shots that you need to make. So this ramp going up here would award a leg letter. All right, you have these drop targets here in the middle, and also a Vera target here, which do two important things. Getting all the drop targets down awards a letter to the thing that the item, the body part that is most near completed. And the Vera target is used when you have all the body parts completed and the lIfeforce generator is flashing, which is right here. When that's flashing, you have all the body parts completed, you do a complete run on the Vera target there, and that will bring the robot lIfeforce to life. Okay, so a couple of things about this game. You're going to notice some upgrades here. This game originally came with pink ramps. Yes, pink. Thankfully, there was a kind gentleman on Pinside who decided to reproduce Gottlieb Genesis ramps, and he offered a variety of colors, including clear. And these new clear ramps look spectacular in this game. And got to give credit, all the work done on this game was done by a friend of the show, Tim, and he did a really nice job on this. Also these, okay, sing for me, that's it. Also these pop bumpers have been replaced and clear caps have been used here. And you'll notice the game has been tastefully LED'd. So there's some really light purple LEDs here and these pop bumpers and color matched LEDs in the playfield inserts, and then just a little GI over here in this blue section, a little blue in the GI, and a little red in the GI over here. So I really like the LED effects that were done on this. And then the other thing I wanted to point out on this game is, you can't see it right now because they're not lit, but you'll be able to see it during gameplay. But these ramps are lined with sound sensitive EL wire. It's a blue. Okay, this game is sort of a mad scientist game, and so this blue EL wire is a really nice effect in this game, and it's sound sensitive. So the pop bumpers make it go off, the flippers, and you can adjust the sensitivity on this. But it is a really, really neat effect. Here, let me bang this on a cabinet. You'll see what I'm talking about. See that? So it's really neat during gameplay. You'll be able to see that. I'll play a little bit here, put it back on the tripod. And then the other thing I wanted to point out in this game was the purple or violet under cabinet lighting here. So this game just glows in your game room with this LED under cabinet strip lighting. So it's a really nice effect. Very cheap to do as well. So you guys, I talk about LED lights a lot. Preston doesn't like it, but they really do. Really do make a nice effect on a machine. All right, so let me do a little gameplay here. It's going to be loud because I have the glass off. I'll put the camera back on the tripod, and we'll be right back. All right, let's try a little gameplay here. Now you guys know I'm not a very good player, so I'll probably drain really quickly. But I want to give just an idea of the gameplay. Check out the EL wire along the ramps, how it sort of pulsates along with the sounds of the game. It's a really nice effect. Here we go. So that just awarded me a leg letter. There's an arm. On the ball too. Ooh, that was close. She's a cruel mistress. So I've achieved all of the arms now. I didn't really need that one. That's why the blue light here in the front of the ramp is not flashing. And that's it. Little gameplay video here on Gottlieb Genesis. So Gottlieb Genesis is a blast to play. It has a fairly simple rule set, but that does not mean it's not fun. After all, who doesn't like trying to bring robot ladies to life? So if you find one out there you can play, give it a spin. You will not be disappointed. So that's it for this one. Guys, thank you for watching. Go and listen to the Gameroom Junkies podcast, and happy gaming.